this is one of my favorite news stories of the year already. There was a scam in France where a 50-year-old woman believed she was dating Brad Pitt over. This is like the craziest thing I've seen in a long time, and she was scammed out of.
Yeah, when you told me
close
number.
to $1 million.
She was scammed, or she was the scammer?
No, she got scammed out of nearly $1 million. So this lady I read this story, a 53-year-old woman in France, was seen to be randomly contacted by someone claiming to be Brad Pitt's mom, who said they could use a girl like him to or for Brad Pitt to get involved. Let me just again pull up some music to play while we're talking about this because it's pretty interesting. It's kind of a funny. It's good music having in the background. But anyway, I wanted to play So there we go.
Dude, was it Marielle?
Is she close to 53? Really, lady, I am the Brad Pitt. I am here to.
Brad Pitt. Wait. So was the scammer French as well?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I need $250,000.
Here I'm saying, oui, madam. It is I, Brad Pitt. I am here to make glorious sex with you.
Can I hold $20?
Yeah, can I please have $1 million to make new movie?
Okay, that just sounds Slavic.
Yeah,
New movie.
Well, there's nice French accents and there's nasty
I'm
accents.
the Brad Pitt.
It is Mr. Brad Pitt.
Okay, so what's the detail of this scam? Was it just, hey, I'm Brad Pitt?
Well, anyway, I'll just have this on in the background while we're talking.
Was it DMs?
Well, yeah, so he reached out to her and through email, and he said, he was falling in love with her and all that. He was writing her love letters and stuff like that.
Wow.
And this lady was in a relationship with a man she never met, this Brad Pitt, and she believed it was... Apparently what he needed the money for, he started asking for money, it was because he was going through cancer treatment, as he was claiming.
Wow.
And he said he was
couldn't
locked out of
afford
his... Because of his divorce, he was with Angelina Jolie, he was locked out of their bank accounts.
So he was broke.
Apparently, yeah. So first of all, what do you do with
that?
Brad Pitt if he's broke, first of all? And then, you seriously, I can believe he was locked out of his bank accounts, but you don't think he has a spare couple $100,000 on him he could spend on?
The thing is, though, is like, if that's true, dude, imagine the love story.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I think there are quotes of some of the stuff he said in this article I had pulled up.
I bet she fell for it because she really wanted to, because, imagine, Brad Pitt's, finds you, he's down on his luck, and you still love him, and then you fall in love, right? Imagine if it's real.
Yeah, I mean, that would be
I think I would fall for this game.
I would not... No, this lady, I'm sorry, I'm quite sorry that she lost all this. And she's not going to hear this because she's in France, but...
Well, maybe.
She's a moron. I mean, I'm sorry, how do you fall for this in this day and age?
What's
A celebrity DMing you and saying, hey, I'm here to...
She's 60.
First of all,
she's
like the age of my parents, and my parents would fall for stuff like this. And then, I guess she doesn't know English well, so maybe she thought all the times he misspelled Brad Pitt, she thought it was that's how you spell his name. No, I'm just making that up. But I can't. That is such a crazy thing to fall for in this day and age, and especially when it was going on for over a year, apparently, according to her.
Wow.
And so anyway, according to she started claiming he needed cancer treatment. You think you would have just looked up Brad Pitt on Google and just found out as he announced he's going through cancer treatment, or look up recent photos of Brad Pitt and see him just out and about and he's not going through cancer. And then you would have found out, being French, she doesn't know how to spell cancer in English, but there's no excuse. That is
so my
completely
question.
And of course he said, I will give it back to you, but he never did.
My question is, where'd she get the money from? Is she a businesswoman?
I believe I remember she was divorced in the middle of her own divorce with her husband was wealthy.
Oh, so that probably added to it because she wanted to get the rebound with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, she was
go from nameless French millionaire to Brad Pitt. It makes.
Wait till my ex hears about this.
When I was doing the disgusting sounding French accent, that's probably what her ex-husband sounded like. So she figured Brad Pitt's a step up, which he is, but. Come on, so you think Brad Pitt's going to DM you out of nowhere, or his mom's going to DM you out of nowhere? And I kept doing the French accent. I'm sure these people probably were French, and for some reason she didn't question why Brad Pitt had a French email address, but whatever. But anyway, so she sent him all sorts of money. I wish I could find where the photos are. These are just a bunch of photos of Brad Pitt in general, because this webpage is a piece of crap, and I won't give the actual ones. But there was some Brad Pitt. Let me look up Brad Pitt Hospital AI, because he sent proof. He sent proof, and they were AI photos of Brad Pitt in the hospital.
Wow.
Let me find where I can... Yeah, here are some examples of them. And they look, of course, like, as fake as you could possibly imagine. Look at those are the photos. He sent these photos.
She believed that.
And she believed it. Yes. Can you
She's
understand what I'm
old.
saying now? This lady is a moron.
Yeah, she's old though.
And also,
I
here's
give
him
her
holding
some
a.
slack.
Her name was Anne, I guess, and she was holding a sign that said, "Anne, I love you," and she fell for that. So yeah, it looks really. He doesn't look like he's totally just changing age randomly. Don't question why he's smiling in this photo where he's apparently getting cancer treatment while he still has his hair.
Yeah.
That's not something to worry about. But okay, well, great. I mean, that's great. I mean, the scammers clearly, because I think I'm defending them. They are quite. Oh, this one looks completely fake down here. The bottom right corner. Get all these stupid ads out of the way. This bottom right corner. Look at this.
Operating.
Yeah, someone took a photo of him in operation and sent it to her, and she said, "There is no reason for me to investigate this further. I will send him the money now." She said, "Here's your check for $800,000." Apparently she said that.
It's probably smaller increments.
No, I'm sure it was, but how could you send $850,000 over any period of time to Brad Pitt because he needs money for cancer treatment?
Wow.
He probably made $800,000 last month. He
probably-
needs it for cancer treatment.
She probably thought it was an investment because he can make money real fast if he's alive.
Yeah, and he sent her literally $0 back, so of course he was working on that.
Oh man.
I mean, even if it was Brad Pitt, I'm not sending him
If you're Brad Pitt
$800,000.
here, do you reach out to the woman and go, "Man, I'm sorry"?
Yeah, I would. I think it would be nice.
Would you, Mikey?
Because this news story I've seen a lot.
I feel like you should give back the money, or you should give her the money that she spent on that person.
Well, to be fair,
$800K for a woman because she
Brad
was a
Pitt,
moron.
do you think
Brad
it-
Pitt wakes up and he gets a mill.
well, how much?
That's a lot of money.
How much is his net worth? Because
He has no responsibility to do that.
I know, but I would
She made a terrible mistake.
his
He's
net
got to
worth
pay for
is $400 million. So yeah, he should send
if
it
he
back.
wakes up and says, "Oh man."
That'd be
it.
nice of him.
That would be great. That would probably make
Just like
bigger
maybe 400
headlines.
mil divided by 12.
400 mil divided by
Okay.
12. That would be about. I can't do it. Never mind.
Here's the thing: when people look at, oh, he's got so much money. When you get that much money, you buy things and you mortgage things and you there's the overhead is probably humongous as well. So I don't think he just has
I'm sure he has $800,000. I mean, I know he doesn't have just. I know he doesn't mean he has $400 million like
lying
piss
around.
away.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he has $800,000 he could give this lady.
I
And also, it's
You would do that?
$850,000. Would I do it?
Yeah.
If I had the money, yeah, I would do it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's-
he's getting okay. I just did a rough math. 400 million divided by 365 is 1 million, almost 1.1 million, almost $5,000 away from 1.1 million. So that
A
means
year?
no for a day. He's making he's making almost 1.1 million dollars a day off
Yeah.
of his net worth. Now that is like
Well, there is
investments.
net worth. This is a stupid question, but is net worth how much money you're worth in general, or how much you make in a year?
Your net worth is also depending
you
on the assets.
Yeah,
you have.
assets. How much
So-
you
okay.
own, how much money you have.
So maybe he doesn't have $800,000 just give away, but I think he probably does. I feel like he does.
I feel like he does,
Yeah, so he
unless
should
he
give.
has everything in like.
Maybe give her like $100K, if anything.
I feel like you should just give her some sort of money.
Yeah, he
just
should at least
something.
give her some for if he's seen
Then
this.
people are gonna start doing this and be like, "Well, he'll pay me. I'll make it back."
Yeah, how
That's
about we
true,
just start?
that's
How about
true.
we fake a scam between each other where we say you're I don't know Timothy Chalamet and I'm
Yeah.
hitting you, and I'm trying to send you money because you need cancer treatment.
Yeah.
And I send him $250,000 and just see if Timothy Chalamet will send me the
Yeah,
money.
yeah. We'll just say it, and we make a real bad
Make a
sob
bunch of
story.
make a bunch of drawings of him holding a sign. It looks so real. I can't believe it wasn't real. I thought it was him in cancer treatment.
And Timothy's gonna reach out to you. Go, "I'm so sorry this happened, Josiah.
Yeah.
Here's 800K,"
Yo, thanks, buddy.
and then we split it 50-50.
Well, I mean, I did all
50-50.
the work.
No, I did all the work.
Okay, fine. We'll split it. Okay,
50-50.
fine. Okay.
Mikey gets a little.
Well, then it's
A
not
little
50-50 anymore if he gets a little.
I want some little sugar.
It's not 50-50 if he
It's a
gets
sugar
some.
cube.
Yeah,
All right.
one single sugar cube.
It's
of cash.
50-50 if we can cut out Mikey. I'm just saying.
I'll give you 1K of mine.
Yeah.
You could buy
All right,
a
there
little.
you go.
You could buy a Switch 2.
There you go. You get 1K for
back.
for literally nothing. Okay, there you go.
You told me you wouldn't. If you have $400,000, you wouldn't give me $1,000
for nothing.
Like,
Just
are
give me
you
$1,000 for
serious?
no reason.
Yeah, why would I just give you? If I just started doing that, then I would lose the money instantly.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
I'll
I
just
do
be
I
like,
give
oh,
$1,000
You would have
to a
to give
house
that to
plant next?
400 people.
just compared Mike
How
to a
about, how about I
house
give
plant.
$1,000 to whoever's just outside there because they did as much as you did for this. So,
I'm just saying for $1,000
like,
and you have
okay.
400K, you would have to give 400 people 100K.
$1,000
Okay.
doesn't
Or one
last much nowadays.
Oh,
That's
here's
what I'm
the-
saying. So just give me 1,000.
Do you need the money? Would you say you need the money?
I always need money. Like everybody needs money.
Well, but you don't pay rent. You don't gotta.
I know, but I always need money. Like
I'll tell you what. Give
Mikey,
me. We'll pull a
yeah.
Shark Tank. Give me a proposal.
Yeah,
why
give
you
me
need the
give me
money.
what you're gonna spend this
Give me a
on, Mikey.
proposal
What are you
and
gonna
I'll
do
give you
with
the money.
with the
If
if
money
I had
I give you
$1,000,
from me?
I'd probably buy like a really fancy like chocolate fountain machine.
That's
That's what you would buy.
That's great value for all of us.
Yeah, I would. I provoke. I'm not giving you 100K to buy a chocolate fountain.
Yeah, I thought you need like. Come to me when your grandpa's dying. It's like I'll give you $1,000. All right.
I don't
You
know
need
that would
medical.
be
Come,
way
come
more.
to me
money.
and tell me come and tell me some girl you met online who's a celebrity needs cancer treatment money, and I'll give you the money. All right. But until then.
Yeah, she really needs like 20K. Can you give it?
Yeah,
Sure.
look at this drawing of herself that she did that shows her in the hospital. I
Wait,
think
so-
it's proof.
Wait, I fall for the scam that made me 400K with Mikey.
If I believe it, yeah, this time it's different. It's
That
real.
would be crazy.
What are the
irony.
odds of it happening twice? You know, that's how I look at it.
That's crazy.
Or what are the odds of it happening of someone lying about it twice? This time it must be real.
Mike, you wouldn't like invest the 100 or the 1K,
I'm not giving you no investment
turn
money.
it into 2K,
I'm giving you money for
eventually.
cancer treatment.
or you want a chocolate fountain?
It doesn't have to be a chocolate fountain.
Well, what else? What else do you want?
Okay,
It could be a
vanilla.
water fountain.
All right, hit me up with your wish list for
Get
Santa
out.
Claus and tell me.
My
what you want.
actual wish list for Christmas is a car. I need a new car.
All right, well that's
A car.
That's not my problem.
Yeah, you don't have a car, right?
Yeah, I need a car.
I'll tell you what. If I start spending that 400K on cars, it's gonna be gone real quick. I'm just telling you.
Dude, you tell me you don't have 20K?
Just
Well,
like, what
after
car are you gonna
not
get?
after I buy my 100K supercar and Jax buys his 100K supercar. You know, not
we
really.
you
drive
have
around
300K.
Pullman. Imagine us driving around campus in our
And after I drive,
supercars.
after I buy my spare 100K supercar for when my other car it's raining and my other car can't be in the rain.
Dude, we just gotta go down Greek Row dressed in Colonel Sanders outfits and be
Yeah,
like,
not after I buy the corpse
Hey.
of Colonel Sanders to put in the passenger seat of my car. I'm not gonna
hop
have
in.
What
Well-
would be the minimum amount of money that you guys would have to live in this current hometown that we're in?
Minimum,
Yearly salary.
at least 70K for me.
That's how much like for you to stay here. You
Oh wait,
would-
this is
For
like
the rest of the time.
oh this is I get to ask for anything. Like
No. Yeah, you can ask for
I do it for 200K. I'd stay in Poland for the rest of my life.
That's your minimum?
Minimum a year.
So you wouldn't do it for
So you can't even-
$150,000?
No.
to not even leave town.
no.
Yeah, you can't leave town. You have to live here
Actually,
and work.
Pullman's not that bad.
Maybe
especially during the
I don't
summer.
know, I don't want to stay here the rest of my life. 10 mil. I'm gonna hit it with
10 mil
You
a
need
year.
a yearly. So you're telling me for
No,
$9
actually,
million
that's bad. I'm going 100 mil, 100 million.
Wait,
You went up.
Yeah, I know.
So you're telling me for $99 million you wouldn't stay in?
Okay, fine.
in this-
99 million. I'd stay.
Pullman.
What's the minimum
Imagine
number?
having that much money in Pullman.
Yeah,
You're gonna be
like-
the richest man in town. I could see that. I could see Josiah being the
could buy
richest
the
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around in like a Colonel Sanders outfit, but a legitimate one with a cane.
You're
and
the
a top
Mr.
hat.
Potter of Pullman.
Yeah,
Dude, so you're
that's what
telling
I'm going
me
for.
so
I'm gonna own this city.
you're telling me the minimum you would stay in this city for the rest of the time is $100 million a year?
Oh, not a year. I just mean
Ridiculous.
no, not a year. I just meant for all time. Like,
Oh.
that's
Oh no, I'm talking about like a yearly
for a
salary.
year?
I'm
For a
gonna
year.
ask for 100 million.
Oh, a year. 1 mil. 1 million.
Okay, hey, that's
Josiah
the
would
number.
become Josiah man
Well,
instead of Pullman.
that's how it is.
Josiahton.
That's gonna be the case pretty soon. But to wrap things up, we only got like 2.5 minutes left. So this lady, I just want to say she only found out that it wasn't Brad Pitt after she saw photos of him with like his actual girlfriend. It was a pretty heartbreaking way to find out, but what are you gonna do? I guess.
Hey, I saw you with this girl.
Hey, you want to explain yourself, Brad?
I guarantee you, she's
Does
not.
you like to explain yourself,
oh my
Brad?
goodness.
The
Oh,
person that's got faked out, she is not pretty.
Whoa. How do
there
you
are
know?
photos of her.
Oh, there are.
Let me just look up and
Dude,
Brad Pitt.
Are we serious?
Mikey. Don't
The
judge
person
a
that
book by
got
its
the person
cover.
that got tricked.
That's her on the left, or is it her on the right? I mean, she's like okay.
Mikey.
53.
I was
You're
actually
wrong.
kinda wrong.
You're wrong.
There's another photo of it. I could not believe the Brad
Mikey,
Pitt
you're
was not the
totally
actual
wrong.
actor. I thought
Wow,
it
I'm
was.
actually surprised.
See, you looked at me like I was crazy.
Dude, well, I'm just saying. Let's be honest. If
Don't
we had to
judge a
bet
book
money,
by
Yeah,
its cover,
I guess
Mikey.
she's okay. Yeah,
9
she's
out
okay.
of 10 times
She's a solid.
they wouldn't be,
7.
but I guess that's the 1 out of 10 times.
I mean, it
that
makes
they are.
sense.
I don't know. Let's. Brad Pitt is not married anymore. Let's see what he does. But anyway, that's all for that's all for that whole segment. The thing is, I just want to say I'm not trying to trash the lady too much. I'm sorry for that happened. That's really those people are scum who did that. But at this point, falling for that is as if you left your car running with the keys in the door open and you got upset when someone stole it. How could you, in this day and age? How could that?
That's true.
Well, on that
I
happy
agree.
note, that's basically the show for today.
Yep.
Thank you guys. We got a great show next week. We're going to go into the deep dive of this really interesting topic. I'm working day and night on it. Investigation into a midget who tricked a American family into adopting them because they thought they were a 6-year-old. That's going to be great.
Is
and
that
then
the proper term for them nowadays?
let's end the show before we can find out. And that's going to be
We'll
a
do
real
research.
That's going to be a real fun segment. We're going to do that one. Shout out to my dwarf community, midget community. And then also we're going to be possibly, I'm not going to confirm anything yet, but we might be doing another interview next week. So that'll be fun if we do.
gonna be
But yeah, I
good.
want to thank you guys. Thanks for coming on today. Next week, maybe we'll be in the normal seat order as we usually do. But thanks guys for being on the show today.
Take care,
Jellyfish.
guys.
We shall see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Take care.